Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the little intro that I made. It took way longer than I expected. So let's get started on this video. So today we are reviewing a mod called AzureDoom's mod. What this mod does is add a bunch of mobs, armor, and weapons from Doom into Minecraft. Now personally I've never played Doom, but still this mod is really awesome and I have to review it. So to get started you will need Argent Energy, which can be crafted like so. But you can also get it from killing the mobs from Nether, which is a much better option. So with Argent Energy, you will be able to craft armor like this and a bunch of weapons and items that I will show you later on. So for the armors, I will not be going over each one of them, but as you can see they have really nice textures. So I think it would be good if you guys have like a collection of them in your house. So this mod adds around 25 armor into the game, and each one of them has unique textures like so. And I do believe that each one of them is from the mod Doom. So yeah, try to obtain each one of them. So I've decided to take a look at all the items, armor, and weapons before we get into the Nether to see what the mobs will be like. So first up we have the pistol, which doesn't exactly act like a pistol. Like if you shoot from afar, it gets stuck in the air. So I guess that's a bug that they have to fix later on. Yeah, like so. And it doesn't do too much damage. I think it does less damage than the bow, so I would recommend you guys use the bow instead. Alright, so next up we have the shotgun. Now there are two types of shotgun, the combat shotgun and the super shotgun. Now the combat shotgun, you need to load it and then shoot immediately. But for the super shotgun, it acts just like a crossbow, which means you can load it up and then keep it loaded until you want to shoot. Now, I think these weapons have really nice reloading texture, and they also have really nice model as well. Alright, so next up we have the BFG 9000 and the plasma gun. Now, for most of these weapons, you can craft the ammo using the normal Minecraft recipes, but for BFG 9000, you actually have to obtain the ammo from killing a certain mob in the Nether. However, this weapon is a weapon of destruction. So as you can see, it does a splash damage like a rocket launcher. And then after it fires, it leaves a little splash over. I don't know if that does damage because I don't see a lot of mobs surviving this. So next up we have the plasma gun. It's basically a rocket launcher, but it doesn't damage yourself. And I realized with BFG 9000 and the rocket launcher is that you can rocket jump like in Team Fortress, which is really cool. But I'd suggest that you don't rocket jump with this weapon, because this weapon will kill you in one hit if you try to do this. Alright, so next up we have the rocket launcher and Unwicker. Alright, so for the rocket launcher, it's basically a weaker version of the BFG 9000, but one upside is that it doesn't do as much damage to yourself, which means you can rocket jump a lot like how I did in the trailer. Alright, so the next weapon, Unwicker, is basically like a machine gun, but there's another machine gun which does more damage, but I like this one's model a lot more. Looks like a futuristic version of a minigun. Alright, so next up we have Ballista and the chain gun. So the Ballista is kind of like a sniper rifle, but I don't exactly know what this weapon fires. I think a bolt, and it does a lot of damage but not as much as the rocket launcher. So I think this weapon will be good if you're not looking for mass destruction, but instead you just want to hunt down the target. Alright, so next up we have the chain gun. Again, this weapon has very nice texture and animation. No, actually they don't have really nice animation yet, because when you're using the chain gun, it kind of looks like you're spitting the ammo out of your mouth, which is kind of weird, but in first person mode it's fine. And when you fire this weapon, it's kind of hard to see where you're firing at. So that's kind of the reason why I prefer the other futuristic version of the minigun. Again, as I said, all of these ammos or weapons are craftable, except for a few, such as the BFG. So from what I see, you actually cannot craft it in the fabric version of this mod, but in the forge version you can craft it. Interesting. Alright, so on to the items that this mod provides. So basically there are a few kind of power-ups that you can use, also a music disc. Interesting, I'll keep this music playing for now. So basically you can use these these items on your curious page. So basically the power-ups will give you certain benefits. For this one, it basically grants you unlimited speed, which is really cool. And for the spheres, you actually cannot equip it. Basically, you need to use it like so. Just right click, and if you're in survival mode, it will take away the sphere, I believe. Yep. So each one of them gives you unique abilities, and I don't exactly know how you obtain those spheres. I think you obtain it from killing the mobs, but again, I'm not sure. Alright, so that was all the items, armor, weapons that this mod provides, and now we'll jump into the nether so you guys can see about the mobs. Alright, so now we move on to the mobs. Now, to be honest, I don't exactly know all of the mobs yet. I played around with this mod a little bit, but I haven't got around to each one of them. But what I can observe is that they all drop Argent energy, and a few of them will drop special items. So yeah, maybe I'll discover this along with you guys. Alright, so let's do the M first. Looks like this guy just walks around. So as you can see, one of them will drop 13 Argent energy, which is a lot. If you're trying to craft it, it will take too much resources, so again, I advise you to do so. Also, you may be able to observe that I am currently holding a chainsaw, which I didn't show in the weapons preview. And it is because it's not as cool as the guns, so I just chose to ignore those. But these are really powerful also, so yeah. Let's show the other stuff. There's a pinky. So I see that they don't have very detailed animations yet, but... Oh, this guy's... Oh, he's not passive. So it seems that the Barons of Hell would drop energy cells. Interesting. Alright, so let's do 3 of them at once. Cacodemon. Oh god. Alright, so I just spawned in spider demons and a bunch of other demons. So again, the point of this showcase is to let you guys see how they will look like, so I will not be showing too much details about these guys. Because these guys doesn't actually have a lot of different abilities besides walking up at you and shooting firebolts. Alright, so that was all the mobs in this mod, and I think that also concludes the mod review. Currently, this mod adds so much content into the game, and it's still a work in progress, so I'm really looking forward to what this mod will provide in the future. So yeah, leave a like if you guys like this video, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of these relevant contents. I know you guys might be a little bit confused as of what I'm planning to do in the future. Currently, I'm planning to keep making Minecraft videos, but I also want to try out some other stuff like commentaries or I don't know, something else. And thank you so much for sticking around, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.